Hoka Hey, Alita Army. Welcome to the Alita Livestream of October 27th, 2023. Angelus and Creek play their favorite Alita videos. And actually, it's going to be some of our favorite videos because we love all her videos. So what can we do? We can't play them all. But anyway, we're here to discuss all things to do with the movie Alita Battle Angel, the source manga Gundam, and the greatly desired sequels. I am your host of Muskogee Creek from Denver, Colorado. And our co-host here is Angelus. He's from Brisbane in Queensland, Australia.
Good day, mates.
How's it going there, Angelus? How's everything going down under?
Pretty cheesy.
Nice. You guys are coming up on summer down there, aren't you?
Yeah, but I mean, Queensland weather always takes on a life of its own.
Oh, does it? Okay. So
It
anyway,
just does whatever it wants to do.
that sounds kind of like Colorado. We have the same thing because here last, I guess just a few days ago, it was 80 degrees. And last night it got down to 36 Fahrenheit, which is about 2 degrees Celsius. So it got nippy. So anyway, that's the way it goes, I guess. So, and we do not have any guests with us. Lee can't make it because he had something come up and he's not going to be able to make it today. Chaos might come in. We'll see how he does later. But anyway, we can still talk about our favorite girl here, and that would be Alita. But before we do that, just a reminder, everybody, to sign the Alita sequel petition. We've got over 178,000 signatures in there, and the link is down there in the description below the screen here. So if you have not signed up, have not signed that petition, please click on that link and go over there and sign it. It's real easy to do. So, of course, Creek and Angelus have already signed it, so we don't have to worry about that. And the Hero Arm campaign, we have that going along with us too here. So we've raised over $2,200, as you can see there. Now, that's not all the money we have in the Elite Army. We got somewhere around $3,600 in the Elite Army. So, I'm not sure exactly how much, but anyway, we got a bank account set up for it and all that kind of good stuff. But please donate. No amount is too small here. If it's £1, $1, £1, €1, €1, whatever it is, no amount's too small. And if you see a tweet, or is on X, as they would say, post, or you see a post, say on Facebook or something like this, then repost that thing and see if we can get a wide exposure on it. So, all right. So we had yesterday I did a test stream on this, and my plan was to play the videos because a lot of these videos are actually, they're on the I guess my YouTube page, and the content owner allows me to play it even though it's copyrighted. But when I streamed it yesterday, I got a copyright warning, which is like, okay, we're going to give you a warning this time. If you do this again, we're going to give you a strike, So anyway, we can't do that, So I think we've come up with a workaround here, and basically what we're going to do is that what I'll do is on my videos, which would be pretty easy for me to do because I've got a list of them already set up, and I think Angelus does too. But the way we'll have to handle this is kind of like the way we do the watch party. Now, there are 3 videos that we are going to be able to play here because they're not copyrighted. But all the copyright stuff that we do, we cannot play on the stream. Now, if it's not copyrighted, we can play. So the idea here is that Angelus puts it in a private chat, and then I'll put it in a public chat, and you guys can click on it. And then after we do that, we'll do a countdown and watch the video, and we'll chat about it. So, and if any of you actually do videos out there, I think Chaos, I know you do. And if you got one in particular you want to see, because we're not just limited to Creek's videos here, because there's one that Den put there that is a really good video, but it's kind of long. It's like 21 minutes, but I did put that URL down in the description so you can actually, click on it if you want to see it. But it's a video, kind of it's just all about Alita type video, and it's on Den's new YouTube page. So anyway, you can, or Ox King, that's what he calls himself now. I guess he's the king of the oxes, don't you think there, Angelus? Something like that. Possibly.
You could say he's called Daddy Ox now.
Yeah, that's right. He's the ox's daddy. Yeah, he is. I did invite him. There's Chaos. Excellent. How's it going, Chaos?
Pretty well.
Cool. So Chaos, as I was explaining, you probably heard, if we, we're going to play Angelus's videos, then we'll pick up with yours. Unless you have to get off quick. If you have to get off pretty soon, then we can play a couple.
No, I just want to say that I'll try and do showcasing again. I'm just pretty busy this summer. Sorry.
Oh, that's.
But yeah, do this live stream for sure.
Okay. So anyway, then what we'll do is Angelus, I know you've built up a list, haven't you? I think.
I've always sort of got a list of favorites that I can name off the top.
Wasn't there someone who's making a playlist?
Well, I have a playlist set up ready to go, but Angelus, I kind of caught him off guard with this. And yesterday we had that unforeseen, me almost getting yeeted, my channel almost, well, not really. I got a copyright warning because they, if you got a, they'll, owners of the content will let you upload videos, with their content on it. But if you stream it, they don't like that, so.
Right.
So anyway.
It's worse, but we can share the links, I think.
Yeah,
you're at least, and you can do community posts because you're essentially advertising somebody's video so people see it.
Yeah, that's right. So, but I'm not sure everybody on the stream here is in the community, so we'll just have to see. I know Chaos and I, we from time to time share stuff in the community posts, but yeah, I don't think everybody.
I'm also doing quiz posts about the Alita franchise, so you can check it out too. That's another option.
Okay. All right, Angelus, have you got a favorite there?
Still trying to look for you. The one that I told you earlier, the one that
the meme, I guess, for the that thing. I don't know why I deleted that thing. I'll have to, I kind of looked for it too, and I couldn't find it. I think I probably still got the project file on it. I'm pretty sure of that, but yeah, it's not on my YouTube channel anymore, so I don't think
that's why I can find it.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube deleted it because I mean that was one that was copyright, but the owner let me do it, so. But we would not be able to play that, if it's anything that's copyright, we can't play on a stream. I mean, that's just the way it works now, and they've upgraded or updated their policy. And now I had to go through a little bit of a review yesterday. I guess it, since they removed it and it was my first time, they did not require me to take the training, but
right.
But they did want me to review the policy, which I did. I read it, and understand it. So, hey, Hoka Hey and Gru Scott and Hello Chin Savis there, Finn. Good to hear you. So good to see you, actually. But anyway, Angelus, what have you got there? Can you put something in the private chat, and then I'll put it in the public chat, and then we can play.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll put it all in there. Is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of them. Hang on.
Okay.
That one there.
Yeah, you can just put them all in there. Okay, there's one.
Yeah.
Let me put this in.
That one there.
So we got that guy. Well, it's got that opens in a new tab thing on the end of them. I'm not sure that'll, I'm not sure that'll play. Let me put that back in there because I'm not sure that'll play the way it got picked up there. Let's do like this.
And that one there.
Okay, there it is. So anyway, this is the post right here. This is the YouTube video we're going to watch. And when I give you the countdown, that's when everybody, you can, click on it and pause it or something like that. And then we'll give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1, play is what I'll say. And then we'll all play it. And then we can talk about it on the other side here. But you won't see it on our screen here because this is copyright, isn't it, Angelus? So we lost Chaos.
Nope.
Okay, so let me do that. Let me put it up here. Yeah, that's copyrighted for sure. So the Alita Battle Angel, that's the... Okay, if everybody's got everything queued up, we'll play it. It's a little over 2 minutes, so we can play that. All right, now it's 2.5 minutes actually. So on my count, I'll go 3, 2, 1, play. When I say play, everybody click play, okay? And then we'll talk about it on the other side. 3, 2, 1, play.
With the powerful, prey upon the weak. All right.
Oh
Sorry.
Oh my God, that was good. I really love that thing. Yeah, that was one of the trailers. I don't recall seeing that trailer when it first came out.
Well, there's
what is
one
that?
I
now.
saw a different one that starts with the. I don't
Yeah,
know
if you
what
could mute, we don't want it. We don't want to get yeeted. Angelus, can you mute, or is that me? That might. Oh, that's me. We're good. We're good. Never mind. The Creek is kind of lost it, I guess. So yeah, that was a great trailer, man. I mean, God Almighty, if I'd have seen that trailer back in 2019, I'd have been in the Alita Army in early 2019. But I didn't see that one. I think I saw one of the first ones. Where she had they didn't have her eyes right or something. And of course they didn't have as good I guess a background there for the movie like they did in this trailer. So anyway, Angelus, what do you like about the trailer?
Well, the fact that it represents like some of the first videos that I sort of looked up when I came across, because when I first watched Alita, I never watched any trailers, videos, memes, anything like that. It was literally just on the fly. When I went to the cinema, I just wanted to watch a movie, just relax, chill for the weekend because it was my just finished work and it's like I've got
Yeah.
3 days off, and yeah, just wanted to watch a movie, and I was between Alita and something else that I just don't even bother trying to remember anymore
Yeah.
because I noticed that the other movie wasn't uh, as hounded as it was by critics as Alita was. And even back then, I was like very anti-critic.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I went to watch it, and can't remember how I got home after that because all I could think about was going home and looking up, typing Alita into any and every search engine that I knew of, whether it be Google, whether it be YouTube or whatever.
yeah.
And in terms of trailers, that was one of the first ones I came across, and then obviously there were others as well.
Yeah. God,
But yeah, that
yeah.
took me
God
on.
Almighty. I remember the first time I saw it, I had a similar reaction that you did. And well, I've told the story. I'm not going to go into too deep, but I was on a business trip, and I saw it on HBO on a Monday night, on my business trip. And because I just stayed in the hotel room, and I said, "Oh, I'll give it a chance," because I wasn't impressed with the trailer. I mean, when it first came out, so I didn't really care to see it, when I first saw that. But when I saw it in the hotel room, it was just on a regular TV. I went, "Oh my God, I got to see this again!" And it was come back on HBO the next, I guess, went the night after or whatever, Wednesday night or something like that. And I made a point to stay in my hotel room when it came back on and watched it again. And then, of course, the rest is history. So I had a similar reaction to that movie that you did. But yeah, the early trailers didn't impress me too much. But God, that one was good. God Almighty. Anyway, Chaos, any comment about that particular trailer?
It's not really the one I saw, so I don't know
Yeah.
what to say.
Yeah. God, that's a good trailer. Damn, I wish I'd have seen that trailer. That's the first time I have ever seen that trailer. Which I know is unusual, being in the Alita Army for over 3 years. And that's the very first time I saw that trailer. So, damn it, I wish I'd have seen that early on. So, okay, so I guess what we want to do is any other comments about that particular trailer?
Not for me. Like I said, it was just like the like more of a symbol or representation of like the first videos that I saw that sort of led me down the garden path, as they say, and
Yeah.
led me down the path of a leader. And yeah, from there I discovered Den's videos and
Yeah. Yeah.
like Pulley's and everyone else's.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot to mention. Like I don't think even like Turlo Dorman and those guys had really came into their own just yet at the time. So these are all the old school
Yeah.
peeps.
Yeah, that's how Angelus and I got into streaming. Was we got on Den's stream, didn't we? We had a lot of fun on that stream. It was probably less organized than our stream is, that which made it a lot of fun, I guess. But I had a similar experience. Okay, so I guess we can go on to the next one, and it's going to be this guy. And I don't see a description there, but I think what it is we are the Alita Army, and we are real. And this is one by Pooley. So
Yep.
Pooley, he does really good videos. I mean, he really does. And yeah, we'll play that. So when I get over here, when I give you the countdown, you know, we'll watch it and then we'll talk about it on the other side. And you folks in the chat, you know, if you got a comment, you know, about the video, you know, go ahead. And I do notice that Finn said that the trailer we just watched was good, you know, and it was the first time he had seen, well, not the first time that particular one, but, you know, I guess he was like me. The first video, the first trailers he saw, it didn't do much for him, you know. So yeah, I agree, and I've always regretted that, you know. So anyway, okay, so I put the link in the chat. Once again, there it is again. So when I give you the countdown, I'm going to go start down from 3, and when I do that, then we'll play the video and then we'll talk about it on the other side. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play.
Similar to my
Yeah.
the trailer video, this was my first introduction to Pulley, and he's like, I consider him one of the like god tier, like premier
Yes.
Alita video editors.
Yes.
And ironically enough, Titanic is another James Cameron movie.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, he's got the same kind of carpet I got in my house. That's cool. Ah, little Alita. Look at that. No, you're not.
The mastery in Alita Battle Angel is that it really delivers some very positive messages from it has an amazing story, surprisingly amazing story. Very well done, very well characters, especially in James Cameron.
They somehow, James Cameron, Ron Rodriguez, all those guys, John Lando, overcame something that we usually reject. Somehow
There's our queen, boys.
It's physically and mentally strong. Very important. And she's still very emotional. She's very attached to the people she cares for. Zero. And it makes her vulnerable, but it's not a weakness. It's the source of her strength. And I really love that. I never had before so deep emotional connection to the character in the movie. She believable and well balanced in each scene.
Alita's a girl. She loves being a girl. She loves boyfriending. She loves being a daughter to her father. She's, you know, rebellious in her own ways, which we all are, especially when we're teenagers. She is a teenager, but she's chill. She's fabulous, and there's something beautiful about that. And I think it's a message that needs to be portrayed more in the media these days, that if you're fighting for the good of all.
the image of the father is good, is beautiful, and this is something we need today. It's beautiful to be a father, and a good father is something really great.
This movie in its entirety, from concept to script, to pretty awesome and believable CGI work, and the acting choices for every role they had, from Alita to Japan, how they convey the characters to the audience, especially the acting they to play a waiter and Rosa Salazar to bring the character of Alita to life. Those were like the best 2 hours I had in recent years in the movie theater, you know? And I'm otherwise really not that much of a moviegoer.
She is a, I guess, quote unquote, young, empowered individual, a straight up badass.
Starting to feel like I wasn't very important. Insignificant girl thrown out with the rest of
Some
them.
garbage.
It's not the right time, but I think more people will hear a little bit because there is nothing unreal about this.
They are aware and they are supporting our efforts. So don't let anyone say that we shouldn't be replying to Twitter threads, we shouldn't be supporting the movie, because they've seen our efforts. It's not something where they live under a rock and they don't see how we're fighting for the movie. But we've done it in the right way. We've done it in a positive way, and we've done it in a way that brings awareness to the movie and to the good things that Alita speaks for.
Taken within the spectrum of blockbuster action heroes that are out there in pop culture and big cinema today, Alita is unique. There is no other hero like her. She's this teenage girl who also happens to be over 300 years old, however that works. So already we've got these contrasting traits that have been combined together in one character, and she's also this hardened berserker warrior. So it's just such a fascinating combination.
Alita, being overpowered warrior with an invincible spirit, she doesn't lose herself in the battle, because her acts are always dictated by the pure heart and innocent soul.
This is from TV on Twitter. Alita Battle Angel was expected to work but when I started hanging out in February, it was quite small. And as time has progressed, that group has grown. We have laughed and cried together, been there for each other. Some have traveled great distances to meet up and share this passion. We have all banded together regardless of race, gender, politics, for one common goal.
Did you ever find peace?
You know, because of that, and we who associate with the Alita Army as a hashtag on social media, and also with everyone offline outside the social media space, we all try to spread the word and show people that, against all odds, by unfair reviews and critics who seem to dislike the movie's existence and our support just for the sake of it.
The purity of the love story between her and Hugo. There doesn't have to be all this, bedroom scenes and all of this stuff going on between them for them to be able to show their love for each other. They do it in so many subtle ways and big ways because the truth is very selfless. And so it shows that love can be pure, love can be true without having to do so much things that we see so much in our culture.
This is a wholesome movie and an amazing character. She does not stand by in the presence of evil. And these creators didn't just create an amazing movie and a wonderful world for us to watch it. They are changing lives for the better, and that's why we stand and fight for Alita.
Hollywood movies, they are just movies, entertainments, but no, they are really important. They have a strong influence over people's behavior, over people's values. That's why I stand hard for Alita.
I'm proud that Alita Army is stepping up and keeping this movie way up there. Hopefully that means the Blu-ray numbers are going to be out of this world, and the studios are going to see that the love for Alita keeps going on. I think it'll happen because we do not stand by in the presence of evil.
We are allies.
We are not bots.
Now, in terms of the journey taken, that was obviously discovered this shortly after joining the Alita Army, but I probably only knew a few names, Den being one. I think I soon met Maxi and Dizzy shortly after. And yeah, I mean, I think it might have been maybe a month later tops before I discovered the live stream, and you know, I was much like everyone out in live chat right now, where you know I just watched it every weekend, and much like everyone that we keep on saying, you know, if you want to come join us, and it's like, you know what, why not?
Yes. Well, I recognized. Oh, go ahead, Angelus. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was just clearing my throat, and so yeah, I decided that I wanted to, I don't know, get it. Like this is where I guess it cascaded into really sort of, I don't know, like getting serious about, you know, being a hunter warrior of the Alita army.
Yes, indeed.
As opposed to just a random fan tweeting about Alita on Twitter. And it would have been around then, now, well, when I first watched the video, that that I actually got back into Twitter because like I created an account, like I was on it from time to time. Had one hiatus before I came back to campaign for a different show actually called Lucifer, that's now on Netflix. Some of you might or might not know it, and that got almost cancelled after season 3, but managed to continue on until it finally told its story. But after that, after we succeeded in that one, it's like I, you know, had a hiatus again, and I never really planned on coming back.
Yeah.
Pretty much until now, because like they also had like a Facebook group and stuff like that, and yeah, like I said, it wasn't until Alita came along that, you know, I made Twitter my permanent home.
I see we have out there in the chat, we got Den the Bar Jack, the Ox King. Den, I sent you a link, Den, in your X DMs or Twitter DMs if you want to come on. So we'd love to have you, man.
He's here?
Yeah, he's in the chat. Or there is a Den of the Bar Jack. I don't know if that's him or not. Maybe it may not be.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But going back to the topic at hand, I just remember how, Starvellian invited me some time ago, and not only that, but I got asked by Star as well, because initially my channel on YouTube was called Radio Chaos. It's like, do you mind if we use the Radio Chaos name on our live stream? I said, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the way I got into the Alita Army was in early 2020. I kept seeing these tweets, you know, about Alita Army, because I'd seen the movie and I just typed in, you know, I just did some searches on Alita, you know, and I saw the hashtag Alita Army and I said, who the heck is that? You know, so I kind of looked at the tweets and I went, oh my God, there's a bunch of people that are, you know, supporting the sequel, you know. So anyway, that's kind of when I joined in, and I guess it was probably maybe April or May, perhaps, of 2020, I started watching Radio Chaos. And it wasn't long after that, I guess I went to my first, because I remember my first stream on Radio Chaos, my mic wouldn't work. You remember that, Angelus? I had to type everything in the chat. So anyway, it was kind of irritating. But yeah, it was really a pleasant surprise to see so many people, you know, in the Alita Army, because I was kind of like you, Angelus. I actually had 2 Twitter accounts. One of them I used for business, you know, and that was one that my client was following me, and I got that second, the Creek Indian account, and I did political posts on that. And you guys all know I get my ass in trouble a lot on politics. But anyway, and then that's when I started seeing the Alita Army stuff, and then I kind of, I guess I kind of mostly switched to Alita, on that particular on that account, and not, I didn't ever get away from, as you guys know, I never got away from politics, but I think probably 90% of what I do on Twitter now is Alita, So.
Well, you did the right thing for some of us. You just warned me, for instance, but don't get lost in an argument. And I thought about it.
Yes.
It took you several times warning me.
Yes.
Yeah. These arguments really are worthless.
Yes, they are. Oh, I remember first coming into the Alita Army, and I was caught off guard a little bit, because I did a few posts, and then I had a couple of folks tweet back at me or reply to my post calling me a misogynist alt-right, idiot or something. I went, what? Because I tell you, I'm not a misogynist, and I'm also definitely not alt-right. So anyway, but and it was some pretty hateful stuff early on, but it kind of went away about mid 2020, but we stopped seeing so much of that stuff, So, but yeah, you're right, Chaos. That it's worthless to argue with these folks, the haters. It's just worthless.
Well, just Twitter arguments in general are just they don't get you anywhere. It doesn't.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't get you anywhere. So anyway, it is what it is. So anyway, let me put the next one in there. And I think this is another one, Angelus. And then I'll play the two that you put in there, Chaos. And this is the one.
We can take our time. I mean, there's so many, and I'm eventually going to start showcasing again when I get some more time and catch up on my audience.
Yeah, I enjoy those showcases. They're pretty cool. Now, this is one, I guess, that we are the Alita Army. Now, this is not the same one Pooley did. This is the one that I guess that Maxie and I and Den and I forget who did the original video that we took, and we added stuff to it and kind of rearranged it a little bit, but it was basically it wasn't Odd John's video. I can't remember. It might have been I can't remember whose it was now. I'd have to go back and look. But basically it's the video that we did for the I guess it's for the that group that was they did that diabetes type thing, excuse me, and it's on the home page of the Alita Army YouTube page anyway. And what happened there is, I guess Maxie was on a stream with them or something like that, and somebody saw him on there, whatever, and the word went like wildfire, through Twitter, and ended up, within just an hour or so, they had $12,000, for the diabetes, fund, and so they made us gods of the show, which was pretty cool. And anyway, we put together a video about that. And it's got some pretty neat stuff in it. I don't know if it's as polished as Pooley's was, but it's got some neat stuff in it. And it's, Dan narrated a good bit of it. And so anyway, if you guys see that, if you can see that in the chat there's the link right there. So go ahead and click on that guy and then pause it. And then, I'll give you the countdown, give you just a few seconds to click on that one, and then we'll start playing it, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. There's our sweetie.
Battle Angel was maligned in the media before its release, reported advertised. Those that the movie has touched with its universal messaging gathered online in February and March 2019, determined to rise to the occasion and support the best strong female character in a movie in a very long time. By promoting the movie incident review. Alita Battle Angel was made profitable internationally, even if not domestic. With the Disney acquisition of 20th Century Fox, the secret partnership with its fantastic universe, Kang and the Balance, the Alita Army. The hashtag Alita Army continues to keep the movie current. Help new fans find these underrated gems and campaign pursuits while enjoying the movie, manga, anime, and the Chubby's company.
Yeah, you saw that picture of Rido and Kran and I in that.
Yeah,
That was cool.
a bit of a delayed response, but it's like,
Yeah.
there's Creaky.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah, this was during the pandemic, wasn't it? That's right.
Yeah.
Boy, there's an old shot of my Alita shrine. Yeah, I've always said the Alita Army had great artists in it. Oh, there's Ray. Look at that. There's Maxie. Yeah. Oh, we had some great guests on this, didn't we?
And we've had
We
great
sure
guests
did.
since then.
Yeah. Oh, there's a. Oh, yes. Selena Leyen. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, Mike Reyes. Cool.
He'll certainly be a busy little bee once the sequels drop.
Mm-hmm.
Be busy before they happen.
True.
Because if you make it before the hype curve, you actually have an advantage
Yes.
of already being there.
Oh, there's Creek.
Yeah. This is where Creek redeemed himself.
Yes.
$171,000.
Yeah,
Gone up a little bit since then.
well, we've added 8,000 or 7,000, so we're getting there. Yeah, I came in after this happened. This challenge of biting into that orange.
Here's all the thingos.
Yeah.
And again, there's been more since then.
Yes.
I know Radio Chaos has been for a while, but
Yeah.
you know, there's his videos, Turlo Dorman's.
Oh, there's L's post. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, and Rosa's post.
Yeah.
All right.
Geez, when that happened, whew.
Yes. Oh, Splash Bang. That's who it was. Yeah.
So yeah, that would be
that was,
All right.
that would
yeah.
be part 2.
So I realized I forgot to take this Instagram video and put it on YouTube, but it's funny because I messed up with my own voice to give another character from the manga dialogue.
Yeah. So God, I know every time I see that video, it kind of chokes me up, you know, toward the end.
This one makes you pretty happy to see.
Oh yeah, it does. You know what I mean? At the very end where we got that picture of Rosa and Alita, and we say, we will always stand by her. And we will. We'll always stand by our girl. That's for sure. You know, we're going to get that sequel, folks. That's for sure. That is for damn sure, as they would say. So anyway, any thoughts there, Angelus, on that video?
This would have been what I call the part 2 to the part 1 of the first We Are the Alita Army video.
Yeah.
It's just like I guess you know, when you get lost in, you know, where you're going in life, sometimes you have to stop and take a look at where you've come from. And like I said, this is part 2 of that journey, if you will, like stopping, taking stock of where you are in terms of like where we are with the Alita Army and moving forward. Because in the first video, there's quite a lot of few people that we saw names of that are still around, but you know, real life took over.
Yeah.
Den being a perfect example of you know, he's now a family man.
Yes, he
shall I
is.
say. And
Yeah, he is.
you know, stuff like that happens, but that doesn't mean that we don't ever stop being hunter warriors, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there is like I didn't link it, but I guess one there's a meme video that Creaky did that that I like, and I've always said that, you know, no one can meme the Alita Army like the Alita Army can.
Yes.
And
Yes.
this video sort of like is like a very, or that the video I'm talking about is a very good example of that. Let's just say we can't locate it at the moment. It's not online
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah, that thing, I don't know why that thing's not on there. I don't know if I deleted it because it was copyrighted or what, you know, but I will definitely put that sucker back on there, you know, and then you know, maybe you can, you know, it'll come up on the post and you can click on it, you know. So, and I'll probably rework it a little bit because I've got some older videos that I'm trying to rework them to make them a little better, you know. So I'm doing some of those too. So any thoughts about that last video, Chaos?
I enjoyed it as a montage, and it's,
Yeah.
you know, part of the idea I gave to, you know, do some of the ones we're going to see later on here.
Yeah. 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 Maxie was kind of the main driver on that. You know, I did the editing, but Maxie kind of did the main driver. He was driving and telling me what we wanted in it and that kind of thing, you know, and it worked out very well. You know, I mean, it was, you know, I mean, that getting chosen as gods of the show, you know, by that, I can't remember who that is now, but, you know, you know, because the Alita Army's got a big heart, you know, and, you know, basically, you know, kind of just, you know, donated money that, you know, that's going to, you know, it's going to help somebody. So that's a good thing, you know. So, okay. Yeah. My only thought about that thing was, you know, it's kind of, to me, is like I said, the ending of it really gets me. You see a picture of Rosa and Alita, and it says, we will always stand by her. And we sign it, the Alita Army. We will always stand by her, you know. And I guess some of those shots of the Alita Army folks getting together, you know, I know in my case, when I met Kran and Rido, that was the first time I ever met them, you know, and we had a really great time. There's a little, I guess it's like a brew pub there in Gastonia, North Carolina. and we meet there most of the time, not every time, but you know, most of the time we meet there, and we just have a good old time, you know, talking about various things, you know. And Rido's a really good guy, you know. I really like him a lot, and certainly I like Kran, you know. So okay, so anyway, let me I guess Chaos has a couple of videos there that he's put in, so let me go ahead and paste this one. And so oh, wait a minute. That's another one of those opens in a new tab. Golly, I can't. There we go. So anyway, there's the URL, I guess. So let me get that thing set up here so we can. Now, this is one by someone who also does extremely good videos. Miss Lee, I mean, she does excellent videos. I like watching her videos. They're really super duper. And the title of this video is "Baby Don't Hurt Me," you know, and it's really pretty cool. I like. I've seen this video before. It is really nice. So I'm going to count down from 3, and when I say play, you guys all, if everybody's ready. I guess we'll click on play as soon as I get down to the countdown. So hopefully you've got that.
All right, anytime.
Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. God, that's good, man. I really like that. I really like that video. So anyway, comments there, Angelus.
I love music videos. Doesn't matter how long they are or how short they are.
Yeah,
I kind of miss how Den's gone.
Say again,
Den's gone. I'm kind of sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I love all sorts of music videos. Like, it's how I get introduced to new music and new songs, new artists, and yeah, I mean, when you combine it with the fact that they're what I call Alita related, then you know it's just the about to say the cream, the icing on the cake sort of thing. So.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Chaos? What's your thoughts about that?
Oh, I enjoy the chapter format and the music.
Yeah, I like the way she does those effects. You know, on her some of her videos, they're really imaginative. You know, I like that a lot. She does super videos. God Almighty. Yeah, I think I put her down in the link, her channel. If I didn't, I'm going to do it after the stream here. So. Okay, so the next one is another one that Chaos has come up with here. So let me put that in the chat and we can go take a look at that. And that thing. Okay, so here it is right here. So what we'll do is let me get mine set up here, and we'll give everybody plenty of time to Okay, this is one by Chaos, and it's called License to Kill. And it's an Alita Army trailer itself, so it's going to be pretty cool. You know, Chaos, I really like your intros. You know, I mean, they're so professional looking. It looks like something you would see on a professional television studio or something like that. Put that thing together. You know, it looks pretty cool. And the music, the intro music's really nice. So. Okay, if everybody's ready, I'll count down to 3, and as soon as I say play, you play it. 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay. That's my old intro.
Ah.
No, I like that one. I could share it with you guys if we could use it as our intro officially.
Okay.
So this is from the James Bond movie by Gladys Knight, the opening song, but I think it works with Alita too.
Oh, that is a nice. Yeah.
I watched it. It's the second Bond movie with Timothy Dalton, but I felt the music worked pretty well.
Yeah, we just did that one. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, Alita. Go, Alita.
Yep.
The special effects, yeah, I scrounged them around all over the place.
Yeah, figure 4. No, what are you doing?
He's fighting her like he did in the desert. She kicks his
Yeah, I
butt
know.
like she does in the manga. Oh, there's Ben. Yeah. they are too. Yeah. God, that's excellent, Chaos. Holy crap, that was a good video. There was a lot going on in that video.
Yeah, I had to like scrounge some like green screen effects, like the
Yeah.
well from Filmora. I made the number counter. I used the number counter from Filmora.
Oh,
There are
okay.
a few
Yeah.
other ones.
Yeah, my brother's trying to get me to switch over to Filmora instead of what I'm using now. So yeah. It looks like he had a lot of chroma key stuff in there. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yes, a lot of happening in that video. And I like the music too. And like you said, it gives it that James Bond feeling, you know, License to Kill. You know,
Well,
it's pretty
Gladys
cool.
Knight has a good voice in that song too.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Any thoughts there, Angelus?
Like I said, similar to the other music videos, I just love discovering them. Like whether it be new tracks or golden oldies, as I'd like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I just love it, love it, love it.
Yes. I liked it. I like all the action in that thing. A lot going on in that video. That's I think that's the first time I've ever seen that video, Chaos.
Oh, yeah.
I kinda,
did you see the Unbreakable one? Because that was earlier, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tried to put a lot of effects into that, and it worked.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it was excellent. Okay, so we got another one here from Chaos, and I you know, there's the link. I've just put it in the chat, so when I get ready, we can go 3, 2, 1 on this one, and well, actually, I'll leave it up there just in case. Yeah, I really like that opening. That's really cool. This is your old opening, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I've got a new one now, so that tells you how old it is. It's from 2021 or 2022.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yo.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, I like this movie. Samuel L. Jackson, he was a little bit like Nova in that movie, wasn't he?
Said the big quote, you know, like the villain is the opposite of the hero, and that's kind of the way Just Nova is with Battle Angel Alita in many ways.
Yes. Are those just shout outs that you did there? I saw Crayons.
Yeah, I did it like the same the other video.
Oh, okay. Star of Alien. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's the creek. That's a long time ago. 167 subscribers.
Yeah, that tells you when I took a snapshot of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like his videos too.
And if you notice, I put like the rain effect on it too.
Yes. That's good music. God, that music is amazing.
From an amazing movie.
Damn, that was pretty good.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Jeez. That's a good way to do for the manga, you know. I mean, that music really adds something to it, I think.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was yeah, that was right out of the manga. What led you to pick that music there, Chaos?
The movie Unbreakable did, because it's kind of similar with the characters you're seeing in the manga right there too. I mean, the other guy is also has problems with water like David does, but without it, he can get super, super strong.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny
He's
too.
also unbreakable too. Like,
yes, he is. Yeah, that character that Samuel L. Jackson played, he's a lot like Chaos. I mean, not Chaos.
Nova.
Nova, yeah.
I mean,
he
Chaos
is
is a lot like David in some ways.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great movie. I enjoyed that movie. Angelus, any thoughts about the video?
Not really any thoughts. I'm just sort of like in a phase where I'm just, I guess, enjoying myself and just rediscovering all the videos that I like.
Okay, well, let me put this in the private chat so you guys can get it. Okay, now what is a creek? Now we're going to go through several. My videos aren't that long, so don't panic. And the last three you see there, we can actually play on the screen because they're not copyrighted. So and so there's the link right there, so you guys can click on that guy. And I'm going to go ahead and load it up here. When I give you the countdown, we'll go down from 3, just like we always do. Okay. Okay, is everybody ready? Now, this is a video, I guess, of Alita versus Thanos, and I kind of upgraded it from, I'd done a couple of these, but I kind of wasn't real happy with them. So I upgraded them a little bit. So anyway, this is the story behind this one. Of course, it is it's not part of any IP or anything, but the story is that Thanos has made an agreement with Iron City to help them, to help them rebuild and all that after the war. And Alita, he's talking to Alita about it. So when I count down to 3, I guess everybody can see the link there. You can click on it. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Like, doesn't this guy ever stop talking? Well, there it is. Okay, I guess. Any thoughts, Angelus?
I just love the different takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different ideas, like for like different kinds of videos, even. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Finn says Alita versus Thanos is funny. It kind of is. Yeah. You could just see the look in her eye. She's looking at him like she has nothing but utter disgust for him. So that part of it's pretty funny. Chaos, any thoughts? I think, Chaos, you left a comment on that one, didn't you? I think.
I did. I just said, hey, I like seeing this. It was nice and short, to the point. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of goes along to some of those, you know, Alita versus several. You know, I never put down there who wins. I mean, we all know in my heart who's going to win. But you know, in reality, if Alita fought Thanos in a berserker body, she'd be challenged to take him. You know, but if she's in her Imaginos body, she's definitely going to take him. You know, because she can move, you know, near the speed of light and all that kind of good stuff. So. Anyway, that is what it is. So let me get to the next one here. And this is one, I guess, this one here is basically Alita is going to be taking on Darkseid. Not really taking him on, but she's kind of, you know, kind of rebelling against him, I guess you could say. You know, she's kind of, you know, she doesn't, you know, well, I don't want to give it away too much. You know, there's a link right there, but basically, you know, Alita has something that Darkseid wants. That's basically what this is. So let me get this queued up here. Okay, so hopefully everybody's had a chance to get everything ready. If everybody's ready, we can kind of do this. So just a couple more seconds, give everybody a chance. And I'll count down from 3 again. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Hello, this is Alucard, and here is another monster trivia short. Don't be deceived by her cute looks. This cyborg is extremely dangerous. In spite of a doll-like appearance, this character, referred to as Gally, or Gary in English, or Alita, the word for little wing, is a conditioned killer. Even more disturbing is that biologically, she is just a brain, encased within a mechanized doll-like body. You can find out more about this bizarre character created by Yukito Kishiro in the manga series known as Battle Angel Alita, or Gunno. Want to see more monster trivia shorts? Follow the channel for more. Hello, this is Alucard, and here is another monster trivia short. Don't be deceived by her cute looks. This cyborg is extremely dangerous. In spite of a doll-like appearance.
Now I did that one a while back too, but I kind of upgraded it a little bit, particularly in putting those. Yeah, he looks pissed. That's right, Finn. That was I thought that was comical too when I put it in there. But yeah, you can see he wants her antimatter microreactor heart. And she says, and he tells her, you know, if you surrender, when I kill you, I'm going to be merciful. And she says, of course, we know our girl. She's going to say, fuck your mercy. So, you know, and that's just our girl. You know, that's all it is. That's what she's going to do, you know. So any thoughts there, Angelus?
I didn't play that video because it didn't come up.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did it not come up Chaos on your end? Did you play it or? Chaos?
I don't know. It might just be my end, but it was just.
Well, weird. I think it did come up because Finn made a comment about he looks pissed. So, so I think everybody probably did definitely see it. I hope. Did anybody want to play it again, or did everybody see it?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay. All right, I want to play this other one here from Chaos Nova. He's got another one, the Son of Dracula. So let's go ahead and play that one. And we'll just put that in the. Why does it add that to the end every time? Huh? It says opens in a new tab. Yeah, we know it's going to open in a new tab. Okay, this is a short. Looks like, is that right, Chaos? Oh, I think he stepped away. Okay, this is a short, and when I count down.
I didn't really hear you. Just a minute.
Yeah, so this is Alucard's Monster Trivia, Battle Angel Alita. So everybody's got that thing on the screen there. I didn't post it. There we go. There's Chaos's video. So you just click on it and it'll take you right to it. So okay, look. Oh wow, this looks like it's from Warhammer 40K. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Nice. Nice. Looked like Chaos had to step away. Any thoughts there, Angelus?
I loved how they say, please ignore the Uru and don't let it get distracted.
Yeah, there was one shot, I guess, early on in that video. It looked really cute, didn't it? Well, of course, any picture of Alita is going to look cute. Okay, here's another one. Now, this is one where we're kind of not putting her against Riddick, from the Chronicles of Riddick, but we're kind of just showing them, and the techniques are similar. In other words, Riddick fights a guy that has two weapons, and so does Alita, and he also fights a guy that has a blade weapon, and of course, Alita does too. So we kind of put it together like that. So. Okay, let's give everybody just a couple of seconds to cue it up and get it ready. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, Nisiana lost her head. And there's our girl. Okay, any thoughts there, Angelus? So it looks like we lost Chaos and now he's back in.
I just like the ruffle stomp.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go right down the list here, or we'll go to the next one. So let me put it in the private chat so you guys get a hold of it. Okay, this is another one of those versus videos. And basically, this is where Alita meets Hela. So I'll give you guys just a couple of seconds there, a few seconds to get ready. So you just click on that link in the chat. Okay, if we are ready. Oh, it looks like Finn's losing it. It looks like he's about to crash. So, all right, Finn, no problem. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. I don't care who you are. There's that one, guys. What do you think how Alita would do against Hela? Of course, we know who would win, don't we, Angelus?
Yeah.
What do you think, Chaos? Oh, I think he had to step away. Yeah, I guess Hela shows up to Iron City and Alita doesn't like that. So anyway, so let me put this one in the chat. So we just keep going here. Now this is going to be more to Angelus's liking, I think, because this is a music video. So let me just, there it is right there. So you click on that and it'll take you right to it.
Here we go. Updated.
Okay. All right. All right. On my count of 3 again, when I say play, that is 3, 2, 1, play. Anyway, that's it. Have you ever heard that song, Angelus?
A few times, like those golden oldies I
Yeah.
referred to, like stuff that
Yeah,
my
it is.
parents would play.
Gee, thanks, Angelus. Well, I guess I am old enough to be your parent. Am I not? I think so. So, yeah, that's an oldie but goodie, I guess they would say. You know. So, and the reason why I picked that song is another song I did that also I'm not going to play it here because if we played every song, every Alita video that I liked, we'd be here till midnight. So we're not doing that. But you know, you notice every time he sung about the brown-eyed girl, you could see her eyes, you know, and
Yeah.
of course brown, you know. So I mean, that was one of the things I liked about it. Another one I did that we're not going to play today was Eyes Without a Face, and I put that one together because Tony had made mention to that song, you know, and I misunderstood him, so I put a Alita video toward it, but he said, no, I meant Shirin. She's eyes without a face. Yeah. Okay. Well, Chaos, I know you saw that. You've heard that song, haven't you? I think he's done stepped away again. Now, this is one I did some time ago, and Mike Reyes really liked this one. So, well, he also liked the one with Dark Side too. He liked that one as well. But and what this is Alita rescues Grogu is what she does, and it's kind of put together between from that series, The Mandalorian, and certainly Alita. So, lost Chaos again. So anyway, there it is. I believe that's it. Yeah. So I'll count down from 3. Are you ready there, Angelus?
Oh, hang on, close that one down. Load up that one. It's brown out. All right, let me refresh it and see if it updates.
Yeah, this is Alita in the Star Wars universe.
Yep. All right, now it's updated.
Okay, so on my count of 3, we'll go down from 3 again. 3, 2, 1, play. And our girl saves Grogu. I think
Just
you've
like-
seen. Yeah, go ahead.
Just like she saved the dog.
That's right. Yeah, Chaos said his mic stopped working, so he had to leave. Okay. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed doing that one. Putting Alita in the Star Wars universe was pretty cool, Well, this next one, we won't have to, do the countdown or anything like that because the last 3 on there aren't copyrighted. So, we can play those, over the, over the stream here without worrying about getting yeeted. Like I said, I got a copyright warning, or rather, a warning, not a strike. But so I would have played all these others. We wouldn't have had to queue it up and all that kind of good stuff. But that is what it is. Okay, this next one I like because it's got uwu in it, and I know Angelus likes uwu. So, and this is a lot of AI on this one, but this is Alita is a waifu. Was that enough uwu for you there, Angelus?
Please, sir, may I have some more?
So may I have some more uwu? Yes, you may. Yeah. So anyway, the next one is one I did for a tribute to Rosa, and basically it's a tribute to it has a kind of a synopsis of her career, and there's some uwu in this too, because our queen is really a pretty lady, so we are happy to have her as our queen, because she is super. And the Creek really loves our queen as well. So, it's pretty cool. So anyway, here we go. This is the Alita Army salutes Rosa. There's some more ooh there, Angelus. Any comments?
Finished,
on how
finished
Go ahead.
busting groove.
Yes. Okay, so now we come up to the last one, and this is I like this one because Rosa is talking to us. She's talking to us, the Alita Army. Yeah, boy, I really love this, boy. Yeah, our queen is all right in my book, man. I'm telling you, she's great. So anyway, this is her at WonderCon, and this was early last year. I think this was like February or March of last year. I'm not real sure the exact date. But what she was doing there is she was originally there to, you know, talk about Undone, and you saw Undone was in that tribute, you know, some of the images there. But there was a guy there from, I guess, Cinema Blend. I think his name is Jeff, I think, but I'm not sure. But anyway, which one it was. But, you know, I guess they gave her a hint that when he was going to ask a question, he was going to ask about Alita. So he kind of gave her a cue, you know, to give us a shout out for the Alita Army. And of course, they were, it looks like at the beginning of the video, they're in a breakout session. They're not in the main Q&A like they were toward the end, but they were in a breakout session. And they were talking about, Rosa, you know, kind of goes into her career a little bit, a very little bit, you know. And then somebody says, "I love Alita," and she boy, that just picked her up, and she gave us a shout out there. So here we go.
It's mind-blowing. And it's like very rare for actors to be, I mean, not rare, we all love to smell our own farts, but like it's rare for us to be looking at something that we did going like, wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This
like,
is
so
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so proud, and I'm glad this is out there. I haven't said that about all my stuff. Yeah, y'all know my resume.
I love Alita.
I mean, I have said that about Alita. Alita Army. What's up, Army?
Robert Rodriguez is currently working on Book of Boba Fett on Disney+. There's a rumor out there that if that went well, he was going to pitch an Alita series to Disney+. Have you heard anything about that? and have you even spoken to Robert since that first film about moving forward?
Yeah, I harass them all the time. Like it might become a legal issue soon. When I was, I email with James Cameron a lot where I'm just like, how are you? And like, how are the avatars? And like Alita. Yeah. And he's always like, I'm so down, which is crazy to hear someone like James Cameron be like, I'm so down. Yeah. And when we were in South by Southwest, I went over to Robert's house and had tea and was just talking about Alita. And we, all three of us, has so much love for Alita. It's never outside of our line of vision ever. Everything we do, we're just sort of like, how do we get back there? I mean, we all three of us took jobs with Disney. I made like a little show. They're doing Star Wars and Avatars. It's the same. But we're trying like hell. We're trying like hell to get her back out there because we know how much, just like this, her story means so much to women, to young girls, to boys, to everybody. I mean, I think she represents something that transcends race, gender, all of that. So we're working on it, man.
I'm super
working on it.
I'm happy to hear that.
So there you have it. That's all the videos we really have time to show today, because I guess if Angelus and I were to start showing all the videos of Alita and Rosa we like, we would be here till tomorrow morning, wouldn't we, Angelus?
And then rinse and repeat for about 2 or 3 times.
That's exactly right. We would binge watch our girl. That's what we would do. So anyway,
we'd be competing with Radio Chaos.
Yeah, well, we don't want to do that because we are of the same mind, you know, so we don't want to do that. And as you know, that Angelus had mentioned that the Alita Army welcomes new recruits. I'm going to hunt that thing up and upload that thing again, you know, so we can watch it, you know. But it's a lot of fun, you know. And yes, that's Creek's voice in that video, you know, doing the voiceover for Michael Ironside. So, you know, And of course, you know, another one that came to mind that several people, you know, I'd seen in, you know, in comments on some of my videos and some of other folks' videos, Alita cutting off Zapan's face seems to be a big favorite. So, you know, I guess because he's such a dick, I guess. Or what is the word you guys Aussies use? Cunt, isn't it? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because he is that, you know. And of course, what about more videos with Uwu in them? You know, okay, yeah, we could have showed some more videos. And I think the next time we do this, you know, we'll either do it on Discord or we'll just strictly do non-copyrighted videos, because you know, you can get in big trouble, you know, if you play copyright, if you stream copyrighted videos. It's not so bad when you're on YouTube and you upload it, because the content creator will allow you to do that. But if you start streaming it, that it becomes a problem, you know. And I certainly don't want to do that. I'm all about the rules. And there's a whole lot of other channels that you guys should all check out. You know, there's Pooley, certainly Chaos, who was on here just recently. Miss Lee is another one. Odd John has some really good videos on his channel. Enigma Seeker has also got some good videos on his channel. I think there's one called Alita Army 99 that has just started up, and he looks like he's got some, or whoever it is, he or she looks like that's a really good. And if you just type in Alita, you're going to get a lot of these channels. So, you know, we definitely want to give them a like, you know, and subscribe to them all, you know, so, because that helps I guess the algorithm on YouTube. And if it helps the algorithm and it pulls all those Alita videos up to the top, that will be another indicator to Disney that people really want Alita, you know. So that's pretty much all I got. Angelus, have you got anything else you want to add?
Just the newest edition, because I wanted to like, I had a bare minimum videos that I wanted to shoot, because I know, like, obviously the two Leader Army ones were like 6 minutes plus sort of thing. But this one, I don't do this because, like, Odd John is like one of us. But like, all of the videos that I've linked, I genuinely like for one reason or another. And I guess the one that I recently linked in private chat, that would be part 3, if you will. And like,
do you want to play it?
Well, I mean, it's one of his videos, so that's what I'm saying. We'll have to do the whole like time, like, countdown, and playing it that way. So we don't.
How long is it?
3 minutes.
Oh, we can play that. Oh, I mean, anytime we can play our girl, we're not worried about that. So let me put that in.
So yeah, while you're doing that, so like I said, this is basically part 3, where the first 2 videos, I guess, were looking where we had come from.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, I feel, is like a bit of both, where it's like the last few weeks, months, and years, if you will, as well as looking into the future as well.
Mm-hmm. I think I've seen this one. Yeah, Alita's sequel, Path to Victory. Yeah, that's I think I've seen this one. I've seen a lot of Odd John's videos. I mean, he is really good. You know, he edits really nice videos, and he's got 371 subscribers. So we need to get those numbers up for old Odd John, you know, because Odd John's a really good guy. You know, we, you know, kind of help him out there. So anyway, if you've got it queued up there, Angelus, we can play this one.
Yep, I've got it queued up.
Okay, so I'll count down from 3. Now it's going to be 3, 2, 1, play.
Trigger warning in the first 20 seconds, though.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that alt-right thing I was telling you all about a while ago.
Robert and I had a conversation about it 2 weeks ago. We're really proud of that movie. Opened in Los Angeles County. And there's an ad from the Alita Army.
Yes.
There you go. Thank you. Keep it up. Alita Army, way to go. Keep it up.
I know you think I'm crazy, but I feel her. I hear her heartbeat. It's what her heartbeat sounds like.
Mighty.
Nice. God damn, that was good. That was real good. God almighty. Yeah, Odd John does great videos, man. Yeah, that was one I hadn't seen. So anyway, yeah, that was super. So geez, you're right, Angelus. That's where we're headed.
But we'll never get there if we give up.
And we're not going to give up. We are not giving up. No fucking way. That's what we're not doing. So anyway. Okay. Any other thoughts there, Angelus?
No, that I guess you could say that was my final
That
thought.
was your final thought. Yeah.
Leading
Exactly.
into the future to tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, which is coming up in a couple of months anyway. So
That's all right. That's right. We're going to keep fighting for it. And, you know, and well, did we miss anything? Well, there's two things. Number one, if Angelus and I played all the videos that we like about Alita, we would probably be here through the weekend. So we don't want to do that. So, but the number two thing we're missing is that sequel. We have not gotten our sequel yet, so we're missing it. And Disney, you need to get off your asses and give us a sequel, or not just sequel. We want Alita Fallen Angel and Alita Avenging Angel. We want Alita 2 and 3. So do it, Disney. Come on, just do it. And as you can see there from that center image, Alita loves her Uncle Creek. So, and that's probably because he wants the same thing she does, and that's a sequel. So there you have it. Okay, I guess this is our queen right here. And I'll tell you what, man, our queen, I mean, this is the Creek celebrity crush right here. I mean, you know, how can you not love this lady? I mean, she is a great actress, you know, I mean, damn, you know, I mean, she is really good, you know. And I also want to give a shout out to El Lamont and Jesse Fisher, you know, because they brought Screwhead to life. And we want Screwhead in the sequel as well. You know, it'd be pretty cool if Screwhead, you know, was on Alita's motorball team when she challenges Joshigan, you know, and you know, and they just do their thing, you know, because Screwhead can play motorball. Of course, we saw her playing murder ball mostly, but you know, we'll see her maybe make up with Alita, and you know, and they you know, like Elle said, you know, she's you know, going to realize Screwhead will realize she was conned, and to put it in her words, I'm with you, girl. Let's just burn it all down. So that's the coolest thing ever, you know. And of course, Jessie is a really good stunt woman. And to quote Elle, you know, she's the most badass stunt woman she's ever worked with, you know. But, you know, the whole thing is these three ladies are all really good at what they do. You know, they are super duper good. You know, certainly Rosa and Elle are good as actors, and Jessie is real good as a stunt person. So, you know, we want them in there, Disney. And just as a Creek says every week, it sure don't hurt that they're pretty, because they are very pretty. So anyway, that's so the Creek will quit gushing here on these three. So particularly Rosa. Rosa's a sweetheart. So anyway, well, they all are. So that's good, you know. Okay. Oh no, I got the wrong one there. We did that last week, damn it. So I guess tomorrow it's different. I put the wrong slide in there, didn't I? So I guess tomorrow is really going to be Methuselahization. Should it be openly available? And if not, who should get it and why? So in other words, we're going to really talk about biological immortality, you know, and in the world of Alita, you know, in terms of Up in Zalem and that sort of thing. Any words to add to that there, Angelus?
Love to hear what our resident biologist has to say about it.
Oh yeah, well, I sent him an invite, but he gets tied up on Saturdays. I think he gets wifed, and they go, you know, they go look for stuff at yard sales and garage sales, and so he can put it in the community market, you know, on Facebook, you know.
He's doing something that not many people know how to do well, and that's balance. Well, balanced life, I guess. You know, a happy waifu is a happy lifeu. So.
That's exactly. Yes, sir. Well, the Creek's been there. So anyway. Yep. So join us tomorrow on Radio Chaos. You know, we're going to have a lot of fun with that, talking about Methuselahization or biological immortality. So that'll be fun. The chaos. I mean, not chaos, but Nova has biological immortality. So there you have it. Some would argue that a lot of the cyborgs, like Alita, even would have biological immortality, you know, because of the nanobots that are in her. You know, they keep her, you know, going, you know, repair damage and stuff like that, you know. So,
and here's something for those that might end up joining us tomorrow. Remind me to ask Maxi to bring up the point of like, can people that have been Methuselahized, if you want to call it that, can they still die? Because essentially the reason why us humans, you know, quote unquote, grow old is because our bodies are constantly, I guess, like repairing itself. I guess it's, you know, it's like part of the wonder of the human body. And you know, eventually, you know, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years, and in Creaky's case, 65 million years.
Yes.
Our bodies aren't as proficient as at repairing itself as time goes on.
Yeah.
So that's why we develop stuff like arthritis or some of the worst things that can sort of take us out of this life.
Yeah, that's right. Well, all has to do with inflammation. A lot of times, that starts us down the road to having arthritis. Now, humans can get arthritis. Even young people can get arthritis. But if you let it progress, that's when it gets you. But as everybody on this stream knows, I am a big proponent of exercise. I mean, you just got to do it. And you got to eat right too, I mean, that doesn't mean you have to give up everything, I mean, you just eat sensibly,
or if you've seen Creaky's Cannons, and you'll see why. But
yeah.
And the Methuselization, I guess, in Alita, one of the aspects of it is that that doesn't happen because the nanobots are eventually take over in that context. The nanobots are literally repairing the body, and you go from living to several decades to several centuries instead, and depending on the quality of the nanobots, I guess, and who knows how long.
Well, our sweetheart here is over 300 years old, so I mean, now, granted, it's not just the nanobots, but it was the I guess that stasis field that kept her going too, when she was unconscious in the scrapyard, so, but still, I made a note of that, Angelus, to ask Maxie, can Methuselized people still die? My feeling is yes, they can, because if they're biologically immortal, that is not actual immortality. It's just extremely long lifespan, so. And if for those of you that read the manga, without spoiling too much, Nova does get old. He does. So, or at least one version of him does. Let me say that. So anyway, go read the manga, though, as they would say.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, join us tomorrow. And I will say one thing about last week's stream there. I've got my list ready, and I've made the decision. I am going to see if I can buy a Berserker blade, so put it over the bar. So but that's there. But there are several other things I want to get to. So anyway, that's all I'll say about that. All righty. So I guess just to wrap this thing up, I guess why is that image there? Well, that image is there because the Creek likes it, and the Creek has run the stream. And also, to paraphrase Gerwishka, I am only here for our girl and the Alita Army. And of course, all of us in the Alita Army are only here for our girl. So, and that would be Alita and Rosa. So anyway, that's the way that goes. Okay, so I guess there we are. We're come to the end where we do nothing left to do but the call for action. Mm-hmm. And I guess, Angelus, unless you got a final word there, we'll go ahead and do that.
Ready to rock and roll.
Cool. All right, on my countdown from 3 again. 3, 2, 1.
Film those nickels, baby.
All right, so we will catch you tomorrow on Radio Chaos and next week on the Alita Livestream. So ta-ta.
What's up, Alita Army? This is Hot Toys Alita, and I hope you enjoyed this week's Alita Livestream. Please join my Uncle Creek, Angelus, and our other guests for next week's show. Remember, I do not stand by in the presence of evil, and film those sequels, baby. See you next time.